It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, joined at the broadcast table by Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And as always, we'll hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. We've got an Eastern Conference battle ready to get rolling, and the Chicago crowd wants some love from their Bulls.
At 6'11", Allen, a legitimate threat to finish through the rim, especially when given that kind of position.
There should be plenty of action down in the painted area tonight, Greg, with the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, I love to see skilled bigs dueling down low. Kind of a throwback in some ways, but there's still plenty of physicality in the modern game.
And here is ball. After Isaac Okoro getting his shot to go from deep. To the inside. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
That's screen. And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Pass to Mitchell. To the paint. Here's Allen. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And Allen's a competitor. He knows what his job is, and he has to be a major presence inside. He has to have the ability to score points down low.
Got it. Nice one there from Levine.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
And Mobley throws it down.
Well, he sends it inside where they can get a high percentage look. That's just great basketball.
And Greg, the Cavaliers in recent years establishing a defensive identity.
They do a great job of locking down the paint, Kevin, forcing teams to shoot over the top and just vacuuming up those misses.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Picked by Vucevic. Levine gets the bucket.
And running the pick and roll to perfection there. Much easier to execute when you have a handle like Levine.
Down low. Here's Mobley. Stolen by Levine. Giddy with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Ball up top. 5 points in the game. Kick out to Levine. 6 to shoot. Some nice ball movement here by the Bulls. One shot on the way. They grabbed their own miss. Another shot. And that one is good. 7 points for Lonzo Ball.
I'm a fan of how Ball uses that size inside. Excellent at getting his shot off close to the basket.
Now, here's Mitchell. Poked away. Back to Garland. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Off target from outside.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Ball. Kick out to Levine. Again, Levine missing. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. I was able to speak with Chicago's head coach. Now, he feels like Darius Garland is the key to that offense. Coach said not many people can stay in front of Garland one-on-one. He's so shifty. So the rotations defensively have to be decisive and quick. And at the other end, we want to force him to work defensively. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. Oh, and he misses the dunk.
Yeah, he might want to avoid looking over at the bench for a little bit here. A missed dunk like that is infuriating to a coach.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. So, Stan, let me take you back to the 95-96 NBA season. It was your first year as an NBA assistant. And, of course, the Bulls winning 72 games in that season. Unbelievable.
They were incredible, but one of my great memories. In that season, the day of the trade deadline, we sent out 5 guys, brought in 5 new guys. We had to play the Bulls that night. Only one of those players made it in. We had only 8 guys available, some guys who had hardly played for us. Rex Chapman had an unbelievable game, and we beat Michael Jordan's Bulls on that night.
Oh, what a great story.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And the ball goes out of bounds and last touch by Strus.
Yeah, not a great pass there. You got to be on the same page as your teammates.
Out of bounds.
Chicago leading. Here's White. Pass to Dosunmu. Here's Bruce Ellis. It's been all about Lonzo Ball for the Chicago Bulls. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter.
15. The Cavaliers, 13.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for Chicago.
Well, yeah, early on, the mid-range jumpers have been an important part of their attack. They're going old school.
Smith outside. Now, Craig. Good on the triple. Craig's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Over the taller defender. This is why you have to stay connected to shooters on the perimeter.
Yeah, you get a little more space out there to operate, and that helps him find the room he needs.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Dosunmu's shot is off.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Here's Mitchell. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Kobe White. When Donovan Mitchell, Greg, is on the floor, he is the offense.
Yeah, and that goes beyond just his ridiculous scoring. It gets overlooked that he's also a skilled passer. So one way or another, Mitchell is finding points out there.
Pass to White. And here's Smith. Some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And it's White missing.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Mobley outside. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, Kobe White became one of the top candidates last season for Most Improved Player. He says, I always tried to just let the work show. I wanted to prove that I could be a starting guard in this league. I've just got to continue to get better every day, be aggressive, and be who I am. Kevin, back to you.
All right, DA, love that attitude. Chicago trailing here. Dosunmu with it. Garland picks him up. Baseline jumper. And the Bulls with another miss.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. Outside Garland. Just 5 on the clock. Mitchell outside. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Stan, I've always admired you. Come from a coaching family. Was there a point growing up you knew you wanted to be a coach?
Yeah, look, I loved being around the game. And so 2 things happened that drove me into coaching. Number 1, I loved baseball and I couldn't hit one. So that was out. And I wasn't a good enough basketball player to go on that way. So if I wanted to stay involved in the game, that's when I knew I wanted to be a coach.
But your dad had a little bit of that in his background. I say in a little kind of tongue-in-cheek, right? He was a guy that led the way in your interest there.
Yeah, my dad coached for over 40 years, and I think he had a great passion for it and always used to tell us that he never actually felt like he worked a day in his life. He loved it so much.
Following in his footsteps. Terrific score. Levine deciding where to go with it. They need this. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Nice work defensively to contest that shot right at the rim. Nothing easy.
Outside ball. Back to Levine. The basket is good. That's his 6th attempt and his 3rd make.
And good job by Levine fighting for that position.
Back to Garland. .112 left to play in the first half. And he converts the layup. And the Cavaliers lead by 3.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
Ball with the bucket.
And I love how Ball accepts the contact on his way up, not allowing it to alter his shot.
Pass to Okoro. Looking for Allen and gets it there. Vucevic with the rebound.
I mean, come on. That's a shot you expect him to make.
And they take the lead. Giddey's got his first bucket in this one. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Allen's shot is off. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Levine's shot is off. Inside.
Such a force as Allen goes to the line. A real throwback. Jared is a center who primarily operates near the hoop.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And he shot 74 from the line a season ago.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Chicago Bulls. "16 feet away. No good on the shot. It'll count. The shot, no good. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Cavaliers ahead, up 1. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the 3rd quarter after our halftime. And as we get into this 3rd quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. White inside. Stolen by Garland. They push it up 4 on 3. Pass to Mitchell. And he banks in the layup. Mitchell's got 6.
And bursting through inside. So difficult to contain when Mitchell's on the attack.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. And the Bulls making a change here. Bulls trailed by 3. And here is Dosunmu. He has yet to score. Mobley with the rebound. Cleveland with the ball. And the foul called on Ayo Dosunmu. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Thompson left side. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Well, that one stings. In a game where every possession counts, he just gave one away.
Here's Chicago. It's a 3-point game. And when you talk to people about the Bulls, GA, Michael Jordan's shadow still looms large over this team and organization.
And Kevin, they haven't won a championship before or since he was in Chicago. They've had plenty of good players, Derrick Rose, an MVP, Jimmy Butler as well, but the results haven't been there.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Pass to LeVert. Back to Garland. And the rejection by Smith. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavaliers will retain possession.
Cavaliers substitution. Number 31. Jarrett Allen.
Here's Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust.
You see yourself on the big screen. Let's see those dance moves. Nice try. It's all good. Let's hear it for you.
Here's Giddey. Outside Williams. Here's the 3. And that comes off the assist by Giddey. And the Bulls lead by 1. Stan, I could talk about coaching with you from morning till night, but what's the most difficult part of coaching that maybe the average fan doesn't know about?
Well, there's probably a lot of things like that, Kevin, so I'll just give you one. When you're coaching a star player who's on the decline a little bit, in his own mind, he's still that guy he was in his best years, but you have to limit his role, not getting as many shots, things like that, and there can be some tension, and it's with a guy that you have huge, huge respect for.
That's a great example. Coaching an aging star. Very difficult. Here's Levine. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
To the middle.
2 minutes.
Here's Allen. Misses the baby hook. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. Looking to end his cold spell. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. You know, Stan, as productive as Zach LaVine has been, you get the sense he wants to compete for titles. He wants more than just the individual stuff.
Yeah, and especially, Kevin, at this point in his career, it just hasn't all worked for the teams he's been on yet, but he's still got some time to figure it out.
Yeah, he does.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
LaVine, good. LaVine's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And over the years, LaVine has put on the muscle, which helps him on those challenging finishes at the rim.
And Zach LaVine gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And Cleveland making a change here.
Second team foul.
1:11 left in the third.
Substitution. Number 20.
There's the screen. Mitchell outside. 4 on the shot clock. Allen right side. Cleveland moving the ball around. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ball.
Coming onto the floor for your Bulls.
Here's Mitchell. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. He wants to talk to his guy.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
And this is when a coach earns his paycheck. Analyze the situation and give your players the information they need to succeed.
The Bulls with the lead. There's 49 seconds left in the third quarter. Craig up top. To the paint. And the layup falls. And the Bulls lead by 3.
And how about the patience from Buzelis and the body control? He doesn't rush through that play.
Thompson. Rebound by Smith. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. Bulls have looked good at the line. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
Here's White. Pass to Craig. Out to White. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The fadeaway. Evan Mobley with the rebound.
Well, the defense was giving him that one, but he made the shot more difficult than it needed to be. You gotta play smart.
And that's gonna do it for the third quarter. Bulls lead by 4. From the United Center in Chicago. Back in a moment. 3 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. And the Cavaliers with possession here. Trailing by 4. Now, here's Garland. Pass to Niang. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the 3.
The Bulls leading by 3. Ball surveying the defense. And the 3 off target. On the wing, Mitchell. On the wing, Mitchell. Jacks up a 3. Ball with the rebound. Outside Williams. And it's Vucevic in the corner. Back to Williams. Just 4 to shoot. There's LaVine. Cavaliers with the rebound. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Here's Mitchell. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Zach LaVine.
The aggressiveness of Mitchell, willing to take on the entire team to earn that foul.
Mitchell at the line for 2.
First free throw is good.
And no matter what, one of the big positives they can take away from this game is how well they perform at the line.
And the Cavaliers making a change here.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting.
Williams. Allen with the rebound. The Cavaliers trailing. LeVert with it. Now defended by Levine. Mitchell outside. To take the lead. Pass to Mobley. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
And you want more of this from Mitchell. Good to see him moving the ball like that.
Ball with it. Now here's Vucevic, defended by Allen. Drills it from outside. And the Bulls lead by 2.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Pass the ball. Jared Allen grabs the miss. And here are the Cavaliers now. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. And so Levine will bring it up now for Chicago. To the inside. An easy 2 points on the layup. And that's 13 points for Lonzo Ball.
And Ball is not going to back down in these moments. In fact, he embraces being the man when it's a big possession. They continue to battle out there, so close to taking the lead.
Yeah, this is definitely a close one. Let's see if they have enough in the tank to take the lead here.
Pass to Giddey.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Outside, Levine. Going inside. Mobley with the block. They get it back. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
Well, this is what he does. A proven scorer in the club.
Outside, ball. Here's Vucevic. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Pass to Allen. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Puts it up off the inbound. Down low. Here's Williams. Goes back up. Mobley with the block. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession. Here's Ball. 5 on the clock. Here's Williams. Outside, Levine. The three. The Cavaliers pull it in.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Allen. Yes!
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. Back to Garland. Pass to Allen. Count it.
A big-time bucket there. They've got to play for a stop here with the 2-point lead. Most important thing, no open threes.
Timeout.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. And talking about the approach now, what are they looking at?
And they've got plenty of time to get a basket.
No doubt, but they might have to draw up something that the defense isn't expecting.
us now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Billy Donovan talking to his team. He told them this is what it's all about, proving we're the better team in the tough situations. But you got to want it. Coach told his guys they have what it takes to win here. Guys, back to you.
Thanks so much, David.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. Seconds left to play here in the fourth. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. And we'll be back with you right after this. Well, 4 quarters. Weren't enough to decide this ball game. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. Stan, isn't it terrific? We're seeing these great stars in the NBA extending their careers more than ever before.
We certainly are, Kevin, and it's great for the league. The league keeps getting younger, though. These guys come into the league earlier, but I think what players have learned, it's not even just the basketball part. It's the strength and conditioning. It's the nutrition. They've taken care of themselves better, and that allows them to last longer.
Here's Allen. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket. And so White will bring it up for the Bulls. Screen by Smith. On the wing, too. Stolen by Okoro. There's Garland. Finished off the break. 6 points for Darius Garland.
And man, is Garland fun to watch on the break. He really turns on the Jets.
Here's Smith. Smith drawn the double team. White wide open. He fires. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
There's the pick. Here's Okoro. Here he goes.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, you'll probably see more of it.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
And stolen by Williams. Levine with it. Garland picks him up. Levine gets the bucket. And that's 17 points for Zach Levine.
A guy more than capable of creating his own offense. Sometimes you just get the ball and get out of his way.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Well, make no mistake, this is exactly who they want at the line in this situation.
There's Williams with the three, and that comes off the assist by Giddey.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
And that's part of what
Mitchell brings to the table. The willingness to operate on the perimeter or get in there and mix it up on the interior.
And so he drops them both. It's a three-point game.
Look, every trip to the line counts, but getting all of these was extra important.
Here's ball. Pass to Levine. 6 on the shot clock. The kick out to Williams. A three-pointer, no good. And here's Cleveland. Here's Mobley. Money!
Excellent pass from Mitchell. His teammates are so fortunate to have a guy to make them better.
Here's Levine. And it's a great finish!
Oh, my.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Mitchell. It's good.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
Outside Garland. Knocks it loose. Right post shot. And the miss. So we see the Cavaliers get the win here. They escaped with a victory, although they needed an extra period to get it done.
Yeah, but what a great game. I mean, both teams, I felt like, gave it their all. But when it came to OT, it was just all about sheer determination on their part.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So for Stan Van